The glow of the laptop screen was the only real light in Camila Morales' cramped home office, etching sharp lines across her face. She leaned back in her worn swivel chair, the cheap leather sighing under her weight, and stared at the headline glaring up at her. She'd written it, deleted it, written it again. Suspected predator shot in Dallas. Is vigilante justice rising in Texas? It felt cheap, calculated, the kind of headline designed to provoke, not inform. She hated it, but she could already hear Phil, her editor, barking from across the newsroom. Clicks, Camilla. We need clicks. And she needed them. Her investigative column below the surface was hanging by a thread. Without traffic, it would disappear, buried alongside stories that mattered and were quietly erased anyway. Camilla wasn't new to this work. Her career traced the darker edges of the world, places where institutions failed and people vanished without noise. She'd learned something important. Cruelty wasn't always loud. It didn't always look chaotic. Sometimes it looked polished. Here, in the corridors of American influence, wrongdoing wore tailored suits and philanthropic smiles. A wave of exhaustion washed over her. She reached for her chipped mug, the one that read, "#1 Reporter," a joke that hadn't been funny in years. The coffee was cold, bitter. It grounded her. She turned back to the police report. Marcus Haverly, 47. No criminal record. No real footprint. Listed as part-time labor for a renovation company she'd never heard of. Divorced. 2 dependents. 1 adult. 1 minor. Currently in the foster system. That made her pause. She started digging. The company didn't exist in any official registry. No license. No filings. A name without substance. Then she followed the money. Small deposits. Regular. Consistent. They traced back to a nonprofit with a harmless name. New Horizons. Youth Outreach. Another search. The filings were thin, poorly maintained, but one donor name appeared again and again. Knox Holdings. Camilla froze. She knew that name. It had surfaced years earlier, buried deep inside a sprawling investigation, one she'd been forced to abandon. Shell corporations, offshore accounts, legal threats disguised as paperwork. She'd chased it once and paid for it. Now the name was back, and it was connected, however indirectly, to Dallas. A soft chime sounded from her desk drawer, her burner phone, the one that never rang unless it mattered. She opened the drawer. One unread message. No sender ID. It read, "Room 17 isn't a room. It's a category. Follow the money. Start with Big J." Camilla read it again, then again. Room 17, a phrase she'd seen whispered online, now sitting in her hand. A category. Of what? Operations? Assets? People? Her pulse quickened. Follow the money. Always. And Big J. The pieces aligned. Jeremiah Knox. A cultural icon. A mogul. A philanthropist. A man whose name lived on hospital wings and charity invitations. Publicly, he was untouchable. Camilla had always found the image unsettling. Too polished. Too rehearsed. She'd heard the whispers. the half-finished conversations, the rumors dismissed as jealousy. Powerful figures always attracted rumors. But this wasn't a rumor. Someone with access, someone who knew the phrase, Room 17, was pointing straight at him. Start with Big J. It wasn't a tip. It was a dare. Camilla leaned back in her chair. The burnt coffee tasted metallic. This wasn't just a story anymore. It was a minefield. And Jeremiah Knox wasn't just a subject. He was a fortress. Her thoughts drifted to a name she hadn't spoken in years. Timothy Alvarez. A source, a friend, the one person who'd promised proof. They were supposed to meet 5 years ago. He never showed. Officially, he'd left town. Unofficially, no one she trusted believed that. Her contacts had been clear. If Tim crossed a border, we'd know. The last message he'd sent her still echoed. Cams, I think someone's watching me. I'll try to make it. I'm probably just paranoid. The phone had gone dead. Camilla closed her laptop. Slowly, some stories didn't stay buried, and some questions, once asked, never let go.